You're listening to the My Simplified Life podcast, and this is episode number 30. Welcome to the My Simplified Life podcast, a place where you will learn that your past and even your present don't define your future. Regardless of what stage of life you're in, I want you to feel inspired and encouraged to pursue your dreams, simplify your life, and start taking action today. I'm your host, Michelle Glogovac, and I'm excited to share my stories and life lessons with you while taking you on my own journey. This is My Simplified Life. Hey friends, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Michelle Glogovac. We are currently on day 39 of sheltering in place due to the coronavirus. This time has been literally life-changing for the entire world. And while I know there's currently a, quote, new norm taking place, what our norm will look like in the future is totally unknown. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I cry whenever I watch the news and when I watch commercial these days because they all portray what we are going through, but also what humankind currently looks like. I am crying sad tears, angry tears, but I also catch myself crying tears of sheer awe. I am in awe of what people are doing for one another, how many people want to help in any way that they can to ensure that we all have what we need to make sure people aren't lonely and that everyone is safe. I'm in awe of businesses who are literally giving things away for free just because they want to ease our lives and minds. Last week, I ordered groceries for pickup, and upon checking out online, they waived my pickup fee of $10 for no reason at all. It wasn't my first time picking up groceries. I didn't have a coupon. They were doing it simply as a kind gesture. And of course, yes, I cried over that. I don't expect fees to be waived, and in fact, I'm more than happy to pay an extra $10 to have someone bring my groceries to my car and ensure that I don't have to touch a cart or be in contact with other people right now. My point is that in all of this chaos and crisis, so much good is happening around us. And so today, I want to focus on the positives that we're seeing. So that's exactly what I'm going to chat with you about. One of the biggest positives for our family and others is more family time. I've said to friends that this current lifestyle we're living is kind of business as usual for us because we're used to being home together all the time. Ted and I work from home, the kids are with us, but we usually have activities throughout the week and go to places and interact with others. Therefore, we truly are together even more now than usual. Ted isn't traveling, of course, so I'm not solo parenting, which is definitely a plus. We take time every day to venture outside for some playtime. We're taking family walks around the block, bike rides, family movies and TV shows, Disney sing-alongs, never-ending family knock-knock joke rounds, dance parties, fort making, and more. The kids have recently discovered Wildcrats, and I have to say I'm amazed with everything they're picking up. They're definitely coming out of this having learned some things, and that to me is a great thing. I mentioned that I've been crying at commercials lately. Every single commercial right now is a reminder of what's going on. We watch the nightly news, and I, for one, can't take hearing about the virus 24/7. So I've banned TV shows at night unless we're able to fast forward through the commercials. Because of this, Ted and I are watching more movies. We're big old movie fans, so TCM has been our saving grace. And of course, with a good old movie, you must have a good glass of wine or a cocktail. So yes, our alcohol intake might be slightly up, but I put enjoying wine into the positive category. And speaking of wine, let me tell you, friends, I discovered that Total Wine delivers to your door, and they did it for free. So God bless those people. And yes, that gesture made me cry too. Free wine delivery? It's literally a dream come true. But I'm digressing. Being more purposeful with our evenings also means we're spending more quality time together. We have a living room, which is more like a sitting room with antiques from our families and old photos, and we constantly complain that we don't use that room enough. So we've recently made it a point to enjoy happy hour in the living room after the kids have gone to bed and to just talk. We're being more purposeful with our time together, and not just on the weekends, but on weekdays too. And hey, after 13 years of being together, 5 of which have been just about 24/7, I'm pretty proud that we haven't run out of things to say to each other. Now, as a family, we eat dinner every night together. We always have, and I'm always cooking. I'm all about being honest with you guys, so yes, I often find weekly meal planning a bit stressful. But lately, I am planning our dinners a minimum of 2 weeks out, and I'm going through what we have to create our meals. I think this is something I'm most proud of right now. I'm a big Costco shopper, and we do a monthly run to Costco, sometimes 2 because we've got growing kids, and I always have a stocked freezer. Yet I still hit the grocery store every week for little things. If this virus has taught me anything, it's that I don't need to make a weekly grocery store run, and that my meal plans are freaking on point. I've managed to be creative and healthy with our meals, and I'm not feeling stressed at all. I'm also going through our freezer and truly using what we have on hand. It's been eye-opening for me to realize that I don't need to stress over dinners, and it's been awesome to know that what I keep on hand is good for at least 2 weeks of meals. I honestly feel like a badass. I've shared on Instagram some of the meals I've made, and they include the usuals like tacos and burgers and chili dogs and spaghetti, but we've also had meatloaf and mashed potatoes, crab cakes and roasted asparagus, shrimp and grits, fondue, baked salmon, tikka masala, pork tenderloin, Mexican casserole, and more. One of my tips is to take stock of what you have on hand. Go through your fridge, your freezer, and your pantry, and once you have your list of ingredients, then you should start planning. I've also pulled out my favorite cookbooks and tweaked some of the recipes so I could create them with just what I have on hand. It's honestly given me a new love for cooking. Of course, less trips to the store and other places means that we're saving money on gas and eating out. Definitely positives. I do miss going to Target, but my checkbook says thank you. And I'm spending our money in other ways right now, like on more wine. Not going to play dates has made me realize how much time away from the house I was really experiencing. Our play dates are normally 3+ hours. My kids are getting plenty of playtime right now, and I'd even argue more quality time with us than before because they aren't on a playground running away from me and playing with other kids. I've also seen an increase in time for me to do my work because of this, which means I get to create more content, and I absolutely love it. I took this time right now to create my first course on launching your own podcast. I'm about to launch a podcast pitching mastermind. I'm putting together a webinar on how to pitch yourself and creating more freebies. Having this time to create content that is for my business, my clients, and my audience is exhilarating. I love this part of being a business owner, but so often I find that I just don't have the time I need to make it happen. And now it's finally happening. When it comes to creating things, we're also doing more crafts and creating more fun over here. We've done more craft projects and played with chalk a lot more than before. We've done the chalk art thing where you put down painter's tape first, so it's like a mosaic. We've done hopscotch, and we've written messages to our neighbors. It's also made me want to redo some home decor as well. I think part of that started after my conversation with Kara Newhart a couple weeks ago about decorating your home. Then I saw on the gram that my friend Tracy did removable wallpaper in her guest room. So now I'm starting to look at removable wallpaper. We're finally finishing our master bedroom paint, and next up, I want to do some wallpaper for the kids. I also want to work on converting a room to have a wall that I can use as a video backdrop when I create videos. Oh, so many things I want to do, right? We've also been working in the yard more, and I ordered seeds from Amazon, and we've planted tomatoes, and we're just simply making the yard look better. All of these things truly make my heart happy. They're feeding my soul, and that's the positivity that this virus has brought to my life. People are saying hello to each other, whether you're in the grocery store and all wearing masks, trying to stay away from each other, or you're taking a walk in the neighborhood. People are actually making eye contact. They're waving, saying hi, asking if you're hanging in there. Neighbors who were once strangers are now truly neighbors. I've seen patience being acted out when it didn't before, families doing more together, people enjoying their yards and neighborhoods more than before and more than on just a weekend. I know that this is a different way of life and none of us know if it's here to stay, but I, for one, hope that some of this new norm does stay with us. I hope we spend more quality time with our partners, enjoy more outings as a family with more playtime, stress less over meal planning and grocery shopping, and focus on creating works of art and things that will help other people. I hope that we remember to smile and look strangers in the eyes when we say hello and recognize that they too are in the same boat as we are. And at this moment in our lives and time, our lives are identical. We share the same worries, stress, and anxieties over what's going on in our world. We're all at home, sheltering in place with our family members. We're all working from home, going to school from home, homeschooling our children, and we're all wondering when and if life will get back to normal. Yes, we are all different people, but at this moment in time, our lives are more similar than they ever have been and probably ever will be. This week, as you continue in your new norm of staying at home, take a look to think about the positive things that have happened in the last month. What are the good things that you're experiencing, and how can you ensure that those are what will stay with you? Will you continue to take that walk outdoors with your family, play more with your kids and worry less about the to-do list? Make more time to truly connect with your significant other? This is what I want to take with me once our lives go back to being more of what it used to be. There will always be enough time to stress over things, but there's just a finite amount of time to enjoy this life we're living. So let's make sure that we learn from this experience as we go forward. Make more time for what's important. Let's take our past and present and define the positivity that we want for our futures. Until next week, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to find the positive things in life.